Relative of Kirk suspect's roommate claims he hates conservatives and Christians. Well, duh. We know that, but the mainstream media, the leftist media, is still pretending like they don't know if this was politically motivated or not, which is just ridiculous on the face of it. Any other time, if it was someone on the right, they would jump on it and say, "Oh, MAGA did this," but they wanna protect their precious name. But we all know who the real terrorist is, who the real murderers are, and it's the people on the left. They are the, I say time and time again, they are they are a death cult. They are the party of criminals, and they don't care anything about the victims. And when it comes to these things, and they would do anything they can to protect the Democratic name. So the mainstream media is pretending like there was no political motivation behind his assassination. But we're going to debunk that. We're going to talk about it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. There's a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news. Now, this comes from the Conservative Brief, and they report that the transgender roommate of Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk's alleged assassination, quote, hates conservatives and Christians, one of his relatives told Fox News Digital. The 22-year-old who has been charged was in a romantic relationship with suspect Tyler Robinson, also 22, according to the relative, Fox News reported. She said the individual is in the process of transitioning from male to female. Quote, he hates conservatives and Christians, the relative said. He hates us. He was not raised that way, but he, over the years, has become really detached and been radicalized. We see this time and time again. Goes on to say, he has obviously gotten progressively worse the last year or two, she said. He is always very angry. This is why Democrats don't, this is why Democrats want to run our schools and run our institutions so they can brainwash people like this assassin here. But the relative believes Robinson politics were influenced by his partner in the year they began dating. Quote, I think Tyler got a whole lot worse in the year they have been dating. They are big gamers, and obviously they have that group that influences them as well as others. But my gut tells me the roommate did more of the influencing, she said. Everybody in my family wants justice to be served and wants no part of this, and wants whoever is involved in whatever way to have to pay for that, she added. Fox News Digital reported that an FBI official said Robinson's roommate has been extremely cooperative and claimed he had no idea about Robinson's alleged plans to assassinate Kirk. But prosecutors say Robinson confessed to the killing in a chilling text exchange with his trans lover just hours after allegedly carrying out the assassination. Less than 3 hours after the September 10th killing, Robinson told his live-in partner, identified as Lance Twiggs, that he had been planning the shooting for a week, according to an indictment filed Tuesday. Robinson messaged Twiggs to, quote, drop what you are doing, look under my keyboard, after firing from a rooftop at the Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah. Twiggs then found a note from Robinson that read, quote, I had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it, prosecutors said. Robinson was charged Tuesday with aggravated murder, felony discharge of a firearm causing serious bodily injury, and obstruction of justice, 3 of the 7 total counts filed against him. The indictment alleges Twiggs knew about Robinson's alleged role in the assassination more than 24 hours before he was arrested. Twiggs, whom authorities describe as a male transitioning to female, immediately texted Robinson asking if it was a sick joke. Quote, I am still okay, my love, but am stuck in Orem for a little while longer yet. Shouldn't be long until I can come home, but I gotta grab my rifle still. To be honest, I had hoped to keep this secret till I died of old age. I am sorry to involve you, Robinson allegedly replied. When Twiggs asked directly if he was the one who killed Kirk, Robinson texted, I am. I'm sorry. In later messages, Robinson admitted stashing the murder weapon, a scope 30-06 caliber hunting rifle belonging to his grandfather in nearby bushes after changing clothes. He told Twiggs he had planned to retrieve the gun, but police had locked down the area. Quote, I'm worried what my old man would do if I didn't bring back Grandpa's rifle. How the F will I explain losing it to my old man? Robinson allegedly wrote. Twiggs has not been charged with the crime and remains cooperative with investigators. Quote, you are all I worry about, love, Robinson wrote in another message before turning himself in to police. Prosecutors said they will seek the death penalty if Robinson is convicted, rightfully so. The punishment could be carried out via firing squad under Utah law. They old school with it. Governor Spencer Cox first vowed to pursue the death penalty just hours after Kirk was gunned down. Prosecutors added that Robinson held, quote, leftist ideology and had radicalized online since in recent years, which is odd because political pundits on the left are still saying that this was not political. It's crazy to me that they would insist on that because they know it's a bad look. They know people are continuing to flee at major numbers now, the Democratic Party, because of things like this. They have become the party of terrorism. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.